So up next then it's the men's doubles. Chance now perhaps to speak to Joe and Simon about the pairs involved. Kien and Haifeng. Joe, I'm doing so well with these names, aren't I? #1 seeds here, and probably the favourites over KOO and Tan. And these two are absolute superstars, aren't they, in China?
They are. They're like rock stars, and they have all the girls after them, and you can sort of see why. They're two good-looking boys. Left-hander, right-hander combination, very, very attacking. Haifeng on the left, the left-hander. He's got an awesome smash, and the way they like to play is they like to get Kien at the front of the court and him at the back of the court, and they're a fantastic pair to watch. It should be a good game today.
Different personalities, these two, aren't they, Simon? Kai is somewhat of an extrovert, whereas Fu is a lot more reserved. Does that help a doubles partnership in a way?
Well, you always need one person that's sort of in control, and I think you'll find that Kai is the leader on the court. He's the steady one, he makes things happen at the net, and he sets things up for his big left-handed partner, Fu, who will put the shuttle away, give him half a chance.
Tough semi-final against Tony Gunawan and Chanja Wijaya. Was that the match of the tournament for you so far in the men's doubles?
Well, definitely. I think Gunawan Wijaya, and especially Gunawan, is probably the best player in the last 5 or 6 years. But the Chinese have proved that a deserved ranking of #1 in the world. They beat them. Could have been a flip of the coin at the end of that third game. We saw a break of a string, which gave the momentum to the Chinese, and that was crucial, and possibly that won it for them.
Joe, KOO and Tan apparently put together by the Malaysian coach, who's someone that you know well, Rexy Manaki, used to be involved in English badminton. Is that something that happens a lot in Asia, that the coaches just say, OK, you're going to play with you, and I'm not going to hear any arguments?
Yeah, it does. The coach has the final say out in Asia at the end of the day. I think in this case, I think they were both playing with older experienced players, and they wanted to put two young kids together and see what they could do, and let's face it, let's see what's happened. I mean, they won the Asian Games in Daiha in October, and this week they've not lost a set. It's absolutely amazing, and they're really good fun to watch. And again, it's a left-handed, right-handed combination, so today I think it'll be a really quick, fast-paced game. I mean, they destroyed the Danes yesterday, absolutely destroyed them in the second end. They were
really impressive, weren't they, Simon, against Ericsson and Gull, as Joe was saying, and this is their 4th final in 5 tournaments. OK, they're up against probably the slight favourites for the #1 seeds, but they should be full of confidence.
Yeah, I think the key to this match, we've got KOO, we call him KKK on the circuit. He's an incredibly confident player, a little bit arrogant, but you've got to have that arrogance at the top if you want to succeed. He believes in himself, and he's going to go out there and try and make this happen. The key will be his partner, Tan. He's only 19 or 20 years old. He's former world junior champion. Now, can he hack it at this level at All England final against the Chinese? I think that'll be the key. Let's see how he plays.
OK, here's the prediction part, which I know you enjoy immensely, both of you. Simon, where are you going to? Yeah, Joe. OK, you
come on. I'm going to go Malaysia.
Ladies first, the Malaysians. Simon?
Well, I think the experience of the Chinese here will just be a little bit too much for Tan, and I think they'll try and pick on him.
OK, so split decision as far as our guests in the studio are concerned. Let's head back to the NIA and enjoy what is sure to be a spectacular men's doubles final in the company of Darren Hall and Gillian Clark.
21-18 winner, Tony Gunawan and Andrew Wijaya.
Well, this men's doubles has all the makings of being an explosive encounter. Kien and Haifeng, the world champions, winners of the All England in 2005, up against this new pairing from Malaysia, Kien Keat and Boon Heong. Boon Heong, the left-hander, just 19 years of age, former world junior champion, playing with KOO 21. Formed their partnership under really rather sad circumstances at the Japan Open last year, when Chan Chon-ming, usual partner to KOO, couldn't make the trip because of a family bereavement. But the Malaysians reached the final in Tokyo, and they, on the back of that, then got selected for the Asian Games in Doha in December. They won the gold medal there, and they've started 2007 in absolutely tremendous form, winning the Malaysian Open, semi-final in Korea. Both those first 2 Super Series events they had to qualify for. So our umpire Ian Spear from Devon.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, KOO Keat, Boon Heong, Malaysia. Chaiyong, Fu Haifeng, China. Chaiyong to serve to Keat, level, play.
So Darren, these two pairs only met each other once previously. It was in the quarter-final of the Asian Games in Doha. And of course the Malaysians won because they went on to take the gold medal. But they won 21-9, 21-19. And it was very, very impressive.
Absolutely, you know, they're a new pair in the young Malaysians, and they've just hit it off straight away. So they've got no fear. They've beat this pair before. It's just, you know, they've got to settle down. It's a big, big occasion now. Final of the All England. Should be a fascinating match.
And of course, no Malaysians have won an All England title in 25 years. The last Malaysians to do so were Razif and Jelani Sadek back in 1982 when they beat a Scottish pair, Dan Travers and Billy Gilliland. Rexy Manaki, Malaysian coach, himself twice an All England champion, representing Indonesia, of course. There he is. 95 and 96 he won his titles, and just for good measure, Olympic title and world champion as well.
Yeah, good smash from Kai at the back, down the middle, in between the young Malaysians. Great pressure from the Malaysian pairing, combining well.
Oh, it's just wide. The attempted shot round the back always looks very spectacular. Doesn't often gain much advantage. Well, we thought yesterday, Darren, when we watched Fu Haifeng against Tony Gunawan and China Wijaya, that he can get a little bit nervous, can make quite a few unforced errors if the game gets close.
Well, great anticipation from Heong. Drive down the side. There he goes, straight in at the net.
Shot in doubles, the push into the mid-court area, just past the net player, but making the shuttle land in front of the rear court player.
That's over. 5-6.
Well, he does hold the world record for the fastest ever smash in international competition, Fu Haifeng, at 207 miles per hour. But Darren, would I be fair in saying that sometimes with Fu Haifeng, he's a little bit hit and miss?
Yeah, exactly. You know, we saw yesterday he can turn a game, so they can be behind, and if he's hitting a purple batch, you're in trouble. But you know that sometimes he can go on a little, like a walkabout, and 4 or 5 mistakes can happen.
8.
Malaysian pair early on looking so sharp at the net. Exactly what they got to do.
11-8.
Is it really all down to who can get on the attack first in this men's doubles?
Yeah, definitely. Early on we're seeing, you know, it's not taking either team once they are on the attack. 3 or 4 pressure smashes, set up your opening for your net player. It seems to be both teams' tactics, so it's a real battle of getting the lift.
Once again, it's the error from Fu Haifeng.
9-all.
That time, the smash was perfect from Fu Haifeng.
Yeah, the lift from Keat was very short. If they're gonna lift, it has to be a good length.
Right idea from Keat. Right, humanity always so encouraging to his players. Oh, winners at the net, or both. Chinese winners coming from Kien. I'm surprised by the Malaysians there, Darren, because I would have said in the past that I thought it was KOO that was the more dominant player at the front of the court, but not so far in this match.
No, absolutely. You know, the statistics show that Heong at the net at the moment, he's really looking to get on there early. Lots of pressure. It's working well from him. Just a couple of little mistakes at the end.
11-9. Play.
Goodness gracious, what happened with that serve?
Almost looked like Boon changed his mind. It looked like he was going to serve low, hesitated, but woefully short. Really gift-wrapped the Malaysians a point. Kai eager to come from the rear of the court forward, just snatching at the second shot. The net covering from both the Chinese and Malaysians, incredible. No one wanted to give the lift. So fast across the front of the net.
Oh, that's brilliant. The change of pace and despite the diving efforts from Kai-Yun, couldn't retrieve it. Just 5 points in a row now to the Malaysians, having been 9-11 down.
Just what the Chinese needed. They was under pressure for so long in the rally. All of a sudden got back on the attack. Needed to stop the roll of the Malaysians.
Using the flick serve an awful lot, and I'm not really convinced by that.
Straight away serving, backing off. They know the smash's going to come. Clever disguised drop shot.
Yeah, look at that. Almost half of their serves. Flick serve. And it does seem a bewildering tactic.
13-15.
This time the push.
13.
Food letting the shuttle drop a little bit too late.
Landed in. Kai-Yun tried to leave it. Got out of the way. He could have played it.
17-13.
No, service short.
Service over. 14-17.
It just seems to me that Haifeng has gone a little tentative in his play.
14.
Yeah, not positive. I think the Malaysians are picking up on that a bit. Aiming their attack a little bit more at the body of Fu.
Oh, no, play on. Play on. Thank you.
Wow.
On the call, please.
Too many errors there from Haifeng. Possibly what's making the difference. (18-14). Yes, you're right, Darren. The Malaysians definitely pressurising. Haifeng knows he's struggling.
Service over. 15-19.
attacking play. KOO and Tan varying the pace so well.
Game point 15.
So 5 game points now to the number 8 seeds. And that's it. The opening game secured for KOO, Kien, Keat and Tan, Boon, Heong. Sonorexi Manaki strides forward to talk to his players, but he'll be very happy with that indeed. 21-15 in just 16 minutes.